What's good, everybody? It's Mr. Composition MC that writes fiction back at it with another reaction. We got some new Russ Pent Up in a Penthouse official video. Now, if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, subscribe, notification bells on so you don't miss when I drop a new video on the road to 10K. Oh, so Russ is definitely one of those artists that me as an artist, I look at for inspiration, knowledge, different things like that because of his independent run, what he's been able to accomplish. And it's funny because yesterday I was just listening to the track that he had from his Chomp album with him, Benny the Butcher, and Black Thought Memento. Yo, that track, Black, everybody spazzed on there. But Black Thought, oh my goodness. And then it was funny because it was like went back to the YouTube homepage and then seen he had a new video out, and I was just all like, oh, snap crackle pop. So I don't think that I've reacted to a Russ song on here, but I might have reacted to that Momentum track now that I think about it. But if I have reacted to other Rush tracks, then I'll leave it at the end as far as similar videos. But let's go ahead and get into this, man. I'm curious as far as the title because my jerk reaction is being like, sir, we don't want to hear how you are in your penthouse and you're just so depressed. I don't want to hear it. But maybe it's something other than that. So let's check it out.
Yeah. I don't even want to talk too much. Shit, man.
Hey, look right here, jacked up.
Why?
Let's see our house arrest, baby.
Yeah. Scared of success once my prefrontal cortex develop. Perfectly good opportunities feel like a setup.
Yeah.
That should be hobbling me. How can I get a leg up? Out in Tribeca, put me to Penthouse, cause all of this pressure is pent up. I can't get sucked up in your emotional vortex. On the front lines of my fears, I'm a war vet. Weather in the storms, I don't even wear Gore-Tex. I ain't understand the game, ESPN the Portex. Now I understand it a little. You be trying to rock the boat while I'm landing a ship. Typical, I just need to juggle it better. We got the same 24, I'm just hustling better. I'm trying to pop out. The first step is making sure you pussies get stomped out. Sometimes you call the right play, but you run the wrong route. I learned from it though, that's what it's all about. Youthful tomfoolery, now this who's Tom Brown. I jot down how I'm feeling, then I give it to y'all. I made hits while I was hitting the wall. I kept pushing, couldn't find my way, I kept looking. That's what makes the money sweet, so sweet, bread pudding.
Hold on. That line really stuck to me. I was making hits while I was hitting the wall. Like, yeah, I understand the level. Like, I think that's why, Russ is interesting because he gets a lot of flack, for, I don't know, maybe his arrogance or different things like that. But sometimes I feel like it's unwarranted, especially in regards to how we see like other rappers. Like it would be unfair to be like, oh, he's saying that it's a negative thing for him, but a positive for other rappers type of thing, And so there's that, so sometimes like you hear his rhymes and it just seems like it may seem almost like a conscious surface level type of thing. Like it almost seems like these are taken from like motivational Instagram posts and different things like that. But I understand as far as mentioning it in the ways that he does in his music. It's literally repetitiveness. And sometimes I have to take into consideration that the human mind operates in a way to where you can tell somebody something and or you can be saying something repetitively and you think everyone heard it and they didn't, because there's a difference between like seeing and hearing something and like taking it in. A lot of times stuff is just like passing through. So I say that because that particular line, I was making hits while I hit the wall, it's just all like I can kind of see as far as like, even though the things are healing up, I don't know if it's healing up or it's like a reverse thing, but you can see his face healing up. But the different scars and different things like that, because the crazy amount of work ethic that Russ has is insane. But that's why he'll say these things. And for me, I may have heard it or him say it and different things like that. But putting it in rap form in the context that he's saying it is really, really dope. So that's why I'm digging this the way that he's going about this. So this is dope. This is dope. It's not what I was thinking. I thought he was about to be like, just I don't know, bragging about, different things like that. But the pent up, I feel like it's more of a expression like the success that he has, and the penthouse is maybe more metaphorically than like the actual penthouse, even though he probably does have that. But it's more so of the pent up inside as far as success. And that's what he was saying as far as at the beginning of the verse, So that's dope. That's dope.
Scared of success once my prefrontal cortex develop. Perfectly good opportunities feel like a setup.
Yeah.
That should be hobbling me, how can I get a leg up? Out in Tribeca, put me to Penthouse, cause all it is precious. Can't obsess over the pressure, I press forward from the ashes. My jacket smells like a cigarette smoker, I'm dead sober, that's when I feel alive the most. Lyrics tatted on people like they were Bible quotes. Winding roads got me woozy, I need some coochie. I sell self-help books, the Maybach is roomy. I lose sleep from ruminating and fear-mongering about all the cheers stopping. Now my tears are just watering the roots of new love, pursue a re-entry. I need some time with myself, I just met me. I was just hooping right there off in Henbury. Balling in London, this show is at Wembley. I'm doing me and I don't care who gets me. I don't need some baddies to tell me I'm sexy. I don't need heroes to call and befriend me. I'm on some fuck everybody except me. Yeah. Scared of success once my prefrontal cortex develop.
Yeah.
Perfectly good opportunities feel like a setup.
Yeah.
That should be hobbling me, how can I get a leg up? Out in Tribeca, put me to Penthouse, cause all it is precious, Penthouse. I've been in my head like damn, shaking my head like damn, damn, damn. When's it gonna end? Goddamn, hit my head like wham, wham, wham. I've been in my head like damn, shaking my head like damn, damn, damn. Oh, yeah. Scared of success once my prefrontal cortex develop.
Yeah.
Perfectly good opportunities feel like a setup. That should be hobbling me, how can I get a leg up? Out in Tribeca, put me to Penthouse, cause all it is precious, Penthouse. Yeah. Scared of success once my prefrontal cortex develop. Perfectly good opportunities feel like a setup. That should be hobbling me, how can I get a leg up? Out in Tribeca, put me to Penthouse, cause all it is precious, Penthouse.
And also the whole penthouse may be like just a form of stress release as well. Like could be in a penthouse because all this pressure is pent up. You know, that's dope. I like the way that second verse was sounded as well. And before we get into that, this video is sponsored by me. Hey, if you want to dive into new music, I have a catalog. Catalog. Yeah. These are not singles. These are albums. But more recently this year, I did release an album called Tame Chaos. So you can listen, stream, download, purchase, all of that in the link in the description. And just, check it out because I want to see if people are actually seeing this and going to the site. So anyways, and as far as like the kind of like bridge ending harmony, because I know Russ is probably looking at it from the standpoint of like any part of this can be a random viral, not necessarily that he's doing it for the virality, but I think that he's understanding like, okay, this in shorter form. And that's why I think like that last part where he was like harmonizing and singing, I think that he were to take that snippet and I could definitely see people doing, some stuff with that. But all in all, overall, like track is dope. I know that Russ is at a point in his musical career where he's always been able to like let off these particular things, but I think that now he's getting at to a point where he's got to continue to keep, sharpen the steel, like keep the sword sharp and different things like that. And it's dope. It's dope. This is definitely a dope track. I'll try to think what else I was thinking about. Oh, I love the fact that, like I said, I don't know if it was just a reverse type of thing or just over time he's trying to show that, you heal. He must be using those because I know he was doing some movies. I was looking at this interview and I'm just like, yo, he's getting them acting VFX, freaking special effects to show different things, makeup and things like that. But yeah, no, that was cool. I like that aspect as well. It's simple, like thing, to be able to execute on. And it was dope. It was just all like, hey, don't forget, I'm still here. Like I do this, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's a balance because I think that's very easy, especially if you have some sort of controversy or you're like pretty much everybody. I think that's why he maneuvers the way he does, is that damned if you do, damned if you don't. People are gonna like you, people are gonna hate you. All of the above, and people will change and different things like that. So I think you get to a point where you just gotta just toot all that stuff out. But I also know that if you could, I know some artists, some creators in general could look at a negative comment, see a negative comment, because some of these people would straight up at you. But some people will look at the comments on their videos and different things like that and feel a certain type of way. And so I think that Russ does a good job of being able to have certain things in place to where you don't really get caught up in that. So it's dope. It's dope. Anyways, y'all, let me know what y'all think in the comments. It's this composition of MC that writes fiction. Back at it with another reaction. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, notification bells on so you don't miss when I drop a new video on the road to 10K. Make sure to check out the description for my music, books, comics, and more. All right, y'all. Peace.